Vikings, let's win the game.
Hey, Minnesota Vikings fans, get ready to dive into the latest scoops around our Purple Warriors. Football often shines a spotlight on team stars, but let's talk about three backups who are becoming key players in the Vikings' strategy for victory this season. You'll also get the lowdown on a veteran worth $56 million, whispered about as the missing piece for a defensive explosion, one the Vikings ought to sign. Plus, there's a controversy heating up with tight end T.J. Hawkinson in the hot seat. And to top it off, a rookie challenging the odds is being positioned by all analysts as a pivot for the Vikings offense in 2025, leaving opponents in panic. Let's dive into the news. Welcome. Show your Viking support by reaching 100 thumbs up on today's video. Ever wonder what makes a team truly championship material? It's not just about the stars shining on Sunday, but about who steps up when the game gets tight. Fans keep their eyes on the starters, but today, I want to highlight the shadow heroes. The three most important Vikings backups for 2025. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah once said he wants a 2-for-1 roster, kind of like Noah's Ark. And these three guys, Jordan Mason, Blake Brandel, and Dallas Turner, are living proof. But will they deliver? First up, Jordan Mason, the running back coming over from San Francisco. The guy racked up 789 yards on 153 carries last season, averaging 5.2 yards per carry. Talk about efficiency. He faced off against the Vikings in Week 2 and proved he can run hard. But here's the kicker. He's not just any runner. With Aaron Jones as the starter, Mason could be the perfect complement, taking between 150 to 200 carries this season. Jones focuses more on catching passes while Mason is there to crush defenses. But there's a catch. He only had 14 pass targets in 2024. Can he fit into O'Connell's scheme, which loves to mix up the attack? Some analysts are saying he could be the new Madison or even surprise us like a tank. Now let's talk Blake Brandel. After Donovan Jackson was drafted, Kevin O'Connell has been clear about the high expectations for the rookie left guard, and now Brandel's backing him up. But make no mistake, this guy is the Swiss Army knife of the offensive line. He plays all 5 positions and even flirted with the role of jumbo tight end. He's the kind of player every coach dreams of having because if somebody gets hurt, he's there to fix it. The issue? His contract ain't cheap for a backup, and his versatility is gold in a sport where injuries are routine. Then there's Dallas Turner, the edge rusher hungry for sacks. Last year, he got just 300 snaps as a rookie, but with Jones and Ward out, he's the edge 3 in 2025. 3 sacks in 2024? That's just the beginning. If he gets close to 10 sacks and keeps quarterbacks on their toes, the Vikings defense is going to level up. Heads up, because what's coming next might catch many fans by surprise. A bombshell that could shake up the Vikings defense. Imagine a veteran with 72 career sacks, now looking for a new home to prove he's still got the fire. Yup, Matthew Judon, formerly with the Falcons, is being eyed to land in Minnesota and rejuvenate his career. This is stirring up the fans. But can a 33-year-old still fuel the team towards a Super Bowl win? Judon arrived in Atlanta in 2024 filled with high expectations. But the team ended with just 31 sacks, ranked 31st in the NFL. He only notched 5.5 sacks, quite below what he's shown in New England. Judon thinks his struggles are mainly due to being dropped into coverage instead of rushing passers. "There's no way it was bad luck," said Judon. "If you watch the tape, I dropped into coverage on 60% of the plays. It's tough to get an interception and a sack on the same play." He's a born pass rusher, not a corner. In Minnesota, with Brian Flores orchestrating the defense, Judon might shine again. The plan? Use him as a luxury backup, rotating in with Jonathan Greenard and Andrew Van Ginkel. Imagine the nightmare for quarterbacks with those three swapping in and out. ESPN's Aaron Schatz made it clear. Judon isn't the monster of 15 sacks per season anymore, but he can still wreak havoc in selected snaps. The Vikings, with a roster among the most complete in the NFL, could be the perfect spot for him. Towards the end of his career, Judon aims for a Super Bowl win as much as individual success, and the Vikings, a playoff-caliber team, might offer that opportunity. But there's a catch: the cost. Will Kwesi Adofo-Mensah open his wallet for a guy who's no longer an absolute starter? And how will that impact the cap space for the future? Meanwhile, There's a controversy in the offense that's got the Viking Nation pulling their hair out. Fans are used to seeing the stars shine, but a beloved name is being called a bust in fantasy football for 2025. Who? TJ Hawkinson, the star tight end. Yes, the guy once synonymous with clutch plays is being questioned. But is it fair to corner him like this? Or will he silence the critics? Bleacher Report dropped the bomb. Hawkinson was listed as one of the biggest busts in fantasy for this season. Ryan Weissey from Football Guys didn't hold back. He pointed out that in 2024, Hawkinson had the worst reception rate of his career, 0 touchdowns in 10 regular season games, and the lowest fantasy point average since his rookie year. This is stirring up fans in podcasts and social media comments, some calling this ridiculous, others worried about the chemistry between McCarthy and Hawkinson. But wait a sec. Let's set things straight. Hawkinson scored a touchdown in the playoffs against the Rams with a 26-yard play that showed he still got that spark. He's not coming back mid-season, so he should be in shape by week 1. But the Vikings' offense is stacked. Justin Jefferson is the main target. Jordan Addison is demanding more passes, and Aaron Jones also wants a piece of the action. Will there be enough ball for Hawkinson? And McCarthy, will he look his way in the red zone or prefer the receivers? The criticism regarding numbers is valid, and Hawkinson has the potential for a comeback. Kevin O'Connell is a master at crafting plays for tight ends, and Hawkinson has proven he can be elite. The question is, will he be the guy for big numbers in the offense? But hold on, because the next news involves a rookie coming in hot, promising to make history with the Vikings. A name starting to shine behind the scenes will be the sensation of Minnesota. Silas Bolden, an undrafted wide receiver, is coming in strong to turn dreams into reality. This kid, standing at 5 feet 8 inches and weighing 159 pounds, hails from the Texas Longhorns with a resume that'll make any Vikings fan's eyes pop. But is he just another rookie, or the next rough diamond that Kwesi Adofo-Mensah will polish to become a key player this season? Bolden isn't just a receiver. He's a gadget player, the kind that changes the game with versatility. Judd Zulgad, a Vikings analyst, already placed him among the 6 receivers with a shot at making the initial roster. Why? Because the guy is electric, especially on special teams. In 2024, he had 30 punt returns for 315 yards and a touchdown in college. And there's more. In 2023, he scored another touchdown on a return. Remember the team's return issues? Ty Chandler led the kickoffs last year but is on thin ice on the roster. Chandler isn't alone as he faces competition from other candidates like Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason, and fullback C.J. Ham. With the departure of return specialists like Cam Akers and Myles Gaskin, the stage is set for Bolden to effectively utilize his skills. Some fans say he reminds them of Adam Thielen from his undrafted days. As training camp approaches, Silas Bolden is on the brink of a defining moment in his career. His agility and ability in open play situations could complement Jefferson and Addison, plus add a new spark to the returns. Imagine him blasting a 75-yard punt return, just like he did in Texas. That's a game changer. His chance to stand out perfectly embodies the resilient spirit that marks the Vikings' history with undrafted players. If Bolden shows consistency during training camp, he won't just secure a spot on the 53-player roster, but will also contribute to a lasting legacy of unexpected successes within the franchise. The upcoming season promises to unveil exciting possibilities for Bolden and the Vikings as they navigate the challenges and opportunities awaiting them on their collective journey. Fans are dreaming of a rookie, bringing that nothing-to-lose energy. What do you think? Will Bolden be the guy to make the crowd cheer with his plays this season? Which news caught your attention the most, and what other moves does the team still need to make? Your passion, energy, and loyalty are the heartbeat of Vikings Nation. So, let's keep that energy going. Share this video, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button for all the latest Vikings updates. Stay tuned. SKOL Vikings, let's go!